welcome back to This is your Sachin. So today I'm going to talk about why does the Pacific and the Atlantic Ocean not mix? Does Atlantic and Pacific Ocean mix? While we have given our planet oceans separate names, in reality there is no border between them, and currents constantly flow between them and mix their waters. The Atlantic and Pacific Oceans meet at the southernmost tip of South America. So the Pacific Ocean is bluer than the Atlantic Ocean. Why? The Pacific Ocean are dark blue because of the much deeper inshore-coastal Pacific Ocean waters than shallow inshore East Coast Atlantic waters. So the water color green or dark blue is about water depth and also the quantity of very small marine life in the water. So you heard about so today's topic is why does the Atlantic Ocean and the Pacific Ocean? We're talking about oceans, but which two seas do not mix? This is where the Baltic Sea meets the North Sea. Coming from the opposite direction, the two seas of different density meet but do not mix. So coming into the point, why does the Atlantic and the Pacific Ocean do not mix? It's not two oceans meeting, it's glacial melt water meeting the offshore waters of Gulf of Alaska. The reason for this strange phenomenon is due to difference of water density, temperature and salinity, it means salt, of the glacial water melt and offshore waters of Gulf of Alaska, making it difficult to mix. Ken Bruin, professor of ocean science at University of California, Santa Cruz, was on that cruise. In fact, he was one who snapped the pic. He said the purpose of the cruise was to examine how huge eddies, slow-moving currents, ranging into the hundreds of kilometers in diameter, swirl out of the Alaska coast in the Gulf of Alaska. Those eddies often carry with them huge quantities of glacial sediment. Thanks to the rivers like Alaska, 286 miles long Copper River, prized for salmon, and originating from the Cooper Glacier for inland. So Cooper Glacier, I think it's a little bit popular in nature. I mean, I heard some name about it. I watched videos. So it empties out east of Prince William Sound, carrying with it all that heavy clay and sediment. And with that sediment comes iron. Glacial rivers in the summertime are like buzzers, eroding away the mountains there. Ruland said in the process they lift up all the material. Dun dun dun. They call it glacial floor. That can be carried out. Once these glacial rivers pour out into the larger body of water, they are picked up by the oceanic currents moving east to west and beginning to circulate there. This is one of the primary methods that iron found in the clay and sediment of the glacial runoff is transported to the iron-deprived regions in the middle of Gulf of Alaska. Bye guys! Bye guys! Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like